Yo fellas, it's Lego Lad. Today we're going to be showing you how to use FNF Modding Plus. Now if you don't know what Modding Plus is, it's a modding engine for Friday Night Funkin' that's pretty cool. By that I mean you can pretty much do anything with it, add custom characters. So, for example, let's just say, let's just call my thing doo-doo fart. This is the name of our file, obviously. Now, what we're going to be doing first is something simple, sort of. We're going to be adding a custom character. Now, custom characters are pretty easy. Every single character in the game is stored in this folder, custom cars. You press it and boom, custom characters galore. There's a lot here, but that's okay, because all we do to make a custom character is simply run the game.
A little bit bad.
Now, you're probably wondering, how the fuck do I do anything? Well, it's easier done said, I guess. Anyway, so here we have the reference. Now, if you don't know what the reference is, it's sort of like, think of it as the hex mod. Some characters are based off other characters, so if I were to put Dad, our character will be based on Dad's hex mod. So, in the XML, down, so we have to call it down. Anyway, we need our character name.
Give a little bit bad.
Now we need our PNG, XML,
Give a little bit bad.
and for icon. Character PNG is pretty easy. You just go to Assets, Images. Now, since we're using Dad as a reference, you want to go to Assets, Images, and look for Dad. Now, if you don't have a character already, then you can just use this one and edit it later. And our XML, right here. And for icons. Icons are just here. There's an alive icon, dead icon, and poison icon. Now, a live icon is where the character is not and the dead icon is what it is. And then you have this. You're probably wondering, what is this? It's hex. It's hex. So all we need to do is just go on Google, get a hex color picker, and just choose a color. Now, if you're wondering why we need this, we need it for a Freeplay thing. Basically, in the Freeplay menu, this uses a week 7 type thing, so I guess, you know in week 7 where the characters, you go over Freeplay and they go a different colour? Yeah, it's pretty useful. So it's pretty much that. And yeah, it don't make sense. This tutorial's gonna ask. We need to copy this hex 0400. I don't want to open. Of course, my tutorial goes to shit when I do that.
Give a little bit bad.
Oh yeah, you can't use caps lock. I just remembered. And after we open. We don't need this anymore. Assets, Images, Custom Cars, and we gotta look for our character name that we just did. Here it is. Here's our character. And if you're wondering how else, you should probably look in Custom Cars, this file, And until you find your character's name. Because when you do, you probably need that. Yeah, you do. Just double check if it's in here. If it's not, then just make a new character. Here it is, our character. Boom. We have it. Oh, good. Now that's a custom character. What we're going to do next now is custom weeks, since that's pretty much a highlight of the game. Now, custom weeks are a bit complicated, but of course they're doable. We're just going to paste here. And now I want to call what we just copied our week name. So I copied week 7 stuff, so I'm going to call this week 8. And the XML copy, week 8. Then this one here, we're going to have to call. We can either actually keep it by default or give it its own record. I'm just going to keep it by default since I'm lazy. But we can do some other stuff anyway. So now we pretty much have our custom week, but we're not done yet. We have to open the week 8 XML that we just created and change this 7 here to an 8. Then press save and close it. Now you can customize this all you want. I'm just gonna do something that differentiates it from everything else. So I guess I'm just gonna do something quickly. There we go. Just do something like this for your week name. Make sure it's white and just save it. Close that. Boom. We have our custom week. But in order to actually get the week working, we need to actually dump into data for a bit. So go out of images, go to data, and go down until you see story song list and story song list week by week. Now we need these two to actually edit the thing, the stuff. Now yours won't look just like this since I had to do a little tweaking so there's no bugs. Yours probably won't have any of this part or this part, and since this is a newer version, again we might have to do a little more tweaking, but that's okay. So all we do, we just hover over this, Control C, comma, boom. We put this as week 8. We want to give our week a name. Make sure that these are like referred to with commas since it's pretty much a list. And it's very simple. Now we just come up with a little nickname. And now there's this part. Characters speaks for itself. Do the same again, but just call it upon the character you referenced. It's easier. You don't need to do custom character for this. You can just do this with the dad. It's easier. Give that a save. But again, we need to do a little more tweaking here. We go up to here where we see this, where we see week 1. Give that a copy. Just comma there. Boom. Boom. Now again, like I said, a lot of this will take a lot more time. So if you lose me at some point, don't get surprised because this tutorial is kind of shit, but it's the end one I'm probably gonna do. Ugh, guns and stress. You want to make these parts the songs in your week, if you have custom songs or not. You want to make the name of the week the name of your week. So for me it was just versus Lego. And you want to do this here, not as week 1 select, but you want to set this to week 8. And the dad is the enemy you chose. So for week 7, dad is Tankman, but for this week, dad is dad. So that is how you do the first part of it. Now we have to do the second part of it. Story song list week by week. Basically the same thing, but kind of a lot more tweaking. Just pretty much do the same again. Not much effort. You will have to do a bit more tweaking, like I said, so just try follow on. And if I'm going too fast, just slow down the video, I guess. Now we have to scroll down again till we get to here. We need to go to here, I guess. Copy this one because this one's more lengthy. Put a comma here. Paste. Remove. Make sure it looks something like this. Again, do what you did for the bottom of the story song list. Make the songs in your week, custom songs and that. Make the animation the type of week, so for us that'll be week 8. The name would be, again, never a week. The dad has to be dad. Now, give that a sec and save it. It should look something like this at the bottom and something like this at the top. Now, close that and look for, well, that's how you do custom week actually. So we're just going to test it now and hope that it works. And if it
on a Friday night yet.
We're gonna do custom songs, but real quickly, just to make sure we have no errors with our character, we actually have to go to, where is it? Trying to find it. Hang on. Oh, never mind. They did take it out. They only didn't. So already characters are referred to, so I won't really bother with that. I was just being dumb. So let's do custom songs. Hell yeah. Now to do custom songs again, you actually have to just run the game. And let's go. This tutorial will probably be like a little lengthy footage. Here we are. We're going to go to new song at the bottom here on the options list. And it should look something like this. We want to have a song name. The characters in the song.
Give a little bit back.
Stage, basically, cutscene side, UI side, now, song name, characters, change the stage. Now you can do this with any stage, but if you
Give a little bit back. Give a little bit back. Give a little bit back. Give a little bit back.
Base game is by default.
Give a little bit back. Give a little.
Oh yeah, if you give space in the song, make them hyphen. Now we need the JSONs, so just go to assets, data. I'll do anything, I guess. I guess I'm just gonna do the guns. Fuck's guns. I don't know why I've been doing this, it's taking too much time. There's guns. We gotta do the easy JSON, normal JSON, and hard JSON. Instruments, assets, music. Wait for this to load up. Here are all the songs. Just get the guns we need. And this should be our song.
Give a little bit back.
before. Assets, data. And you need to go to assets, data, and look for Freeplay song JSON. Here. If your song here doesn't look like this, then you might have to do a little tweaking. So just go to the top of the list, find tutorial, copy it, paste it. You can do a few backspace if you want. Boom. You want to set the week to the week you made. The character to your custom character, or the character you chose for the song, and the name of the song, of course, which for me was Now we just give that a save, and with a bit of luck, when we go into the Freeplay menu, it should look like this. Like I said, if you're and you should have this. Basic game.
Getting freaky on a Friday night yet.
And then we go to our second character. Boom. Now we can test the song if we want, just to make sure if it works.
3, 2, 1, go!
Character. Hey. Stages are sort of what the character performs on, but before we do that, we're just gonna quickly put our song and story song list there. Like I said, again, just takes a bit of tweaking. If you want your week to only have one song, just do this. This for me it is. Then you want to do the same again, story songs week by week. Again, this usually gets boring fast, but it's all part of the learning process. Get our save. And now custom stages. Now you can't really do this in game since it doesn't work. You have to do it in the actual data folder, in the actual images folder. So just go to assets, images, and you want to look for custom stages here. Give that a tap, and it would look like this. Now for us, we are just gonna do. We can just do the mall, I guess. We're gonna copy that, paste it, we'll call it a Lego stage. Now I'm just gonna do something that differentiates it. Let's just change the hue of the background, for example. Boom. Just gonna do one more change, and we'll be done. So about that. You can customize these all you want, just make sure they're somewhat accurate. Again, save. And just as a final change, now I'll just change these characters. You don't have to do this, I'm not trying to length out the tutorial or anything, sorry if it looks like that, I just want to make it differentiate. Now when we have our custom stage, we actually have to go into here. Now, like the characters, you need a reference stage and the name of the stage. So for us, ours is mall. So we copy mall and we do mall. This is the like, and do that. Now give that a sec, give it a save, and I'm pretty sure we copy this H script, paste it, call it the name of our stage, that should be our H script. Now we go to assets, we go back to data, and we're looking for stages.txt right here. And here we want to do the name of our stage. But again, just call upon any other stages that aren't there. So done. We're done for stages. Now let's test it. Let's just go into our test our stage. So for us it's called Lego stage.
3, 2, 1, go!
In stages, all that. So let's where it says stage limo, we do. Gonna save that. I'm not bothered with this, so I'm just gonna save it to all of them. Just make sure to save it when you change the stage and press enter. And oh, custom stages, Lego stage, no script. That's odd. If I go back to custom stages, what happened here then? Should be correct. We've got everything we need. Well, we miss it. Lego stage. Unless I did it the wrong way around. I probably did. And if it is the wrong way around, that's okay. And we can just redo it if we get I should have just sort of
3, 2, 1, go!
here's our custom stage. Make sure not to and you're probably wondering, how do we do this? Well, that's even simpler. Actually, never mind, it's quite complicated. Just so what we need to do, there are these things in each character called a portrait. Now portrait is just dialogue sprites, so I guess you can just copy this for our custom character. We need to find ours, let's just go to ours, paste that in, and just to differentiate them I'm just going to change it to here. If that's not too much bother. Again, like I said, sorry if this tutorial's lengthy. I'm just not good with tutorials anyway. Here we are. This is our portrait. And now all we need to do, we just go to... Now to actually make the dialogue work, we need to make a new text document. Now, this is pretty easy. We're just going to copy one from here. Go to our song. Paste it in. Open it. Now by default it's probably going to look something like this if you copied it from test. Make this BF. Hello there, let's just call it a beep. Let's make Lego lad say now each character has its own state or emotion, so now our dialogue will probably look something like this. Two characters saying stuff to each other. Now this part is the music of the dialogue, so this is by default breakfast, so you'll hear breakfast. if, and our characters are here, just give that a save. Now, we're not done yet. We need to actually open the song JSONs. Go down until we see cutscene type none. Set that to save it, and pretty much do the same for anything else. I'm just gonna copy this and they're all the same. Now we test it again. Now to actually make this stuff work, we actually have to actually make the dialogue, we have to make the story. Like in week 6 where you try the dialogue. So let's just do it in story mode. Boom. Give it a sec. We have dialogue.
Three, two, one, go.
And there we go, that's dialogue done. Now, pretty sure that's almost everything. Let me just go to, we're gonna just do icons real quick. I'm just gonna go to my dude and just change the hue. Now, like I said, this stuff really does sort of length on. Sorry about that. I'm never the best with like instructions. Anyway, let's just do this. Change our guy's hue. Give that a save. Give that a save. Boom. We have our character. Now, I'm just gonna fix the dialogue real quick. Play it again, and our character will be working perfectly. No, we should have it. We did. And with a bit of luck, everything will be perfect. Here we go. Hey, everything works.
3, 2.
Now we're going to test the Freeplay menu. So copy Freeplay.
Friday night yet.
But you know, I'm happy that I did. Anyway, thank you for watching. See ya.